Hailey Bieber. Hailey Bieber. Hailey Bieber. You know, today I am sipping on something. It is purple. It is pretty. It looks really good, but is it actually good for me? That is the question. And that is also what I want to know about Rhode Beauty. But you know what I can't fucking find out about Rhode Beauty? If it's good, if it's worth the money, if it actually helps my skin because it's sold out. Your bitch was not on the PR list. I'm not salty about it. I am salty about it, but at least if I'm salty, I'm also sandy. She may be a salty bitch, but at least she's a sandy, salty, happy bitch. But no, I was not on the PR list. All of the skincare is sold out, and it actually doesn't look terrible. And the last time I was excited about a celebrity skincare line, we all know what happened. K-Skin. I don't know if I can do this for another day. I'm used to rubbing in my sunscreen, but I feel like I have to rub this in for 15-20 minutes. Like, that's not a look. I don't know how this works on Winnie Harlow, who has multiple skin tones and colors. Did she try this? Like, did you not see that this is happening? And here comes the pilling. Well, she tried. She tried. I don't know about this one. But. Because Rhode Beauty is sold out, I decided to try the next best or worst thing. A $17 skincare smoothie. I fuck you not. A $17 smoothie that Hailey Bieber gets from a store called Erewhon. So let me explain this to you. Little old Cassandra Bankson chilling in the San Francisco Bay Area. Don't get me wrong, I like my vegan food. Well, I went to Los Angeles, the city of angels, and smog, and traffic, and overpriced groceries. And I got to see Ashley. Ashley Organics has been a longtime friend of mine. We actually used to work together for a short period of time. She is brilliant, and she's all about health and wellness, and yes, good skincare. Well, Ashley told me about this very bougie, very fancy, very expensive store called Erewhon, where apparently Hailey Bieber's skincare smoothie is sold. Now, I had heard about this smoothie because of BuzzFeed and because it's $17. $17 for something this big? I'm so sorry. Where do you get this money? Oh, being a Bieber or a Baldwin. Okay. I mean, I get it. I am perplexed by this smoothie, and when Ashley offered to take me, I was like, girl, drag me by the hand, by the hair, by the fucking scruff of my neck. I do not care. We have to go. And there are only a couple of Erewhon stores, like in the Los Angeles area. We went to one that's a little bit closer to the coast. It's in Venice, and we didn't pay for the valet parking because the valet parking was so expensive. Like, you just look at the parking lot and like, there's a Porsche, there's a Ferrari. Like, when you thought the grocery store items were expensive, you should have seen the cars in the parking lot. Like, damn. So we parked down the street and we did a little nature walk. We looked at some of the really cute houses, and we actually did a rainbow walk. Ashley taught me how when she's stressed out, she goes on a rainbow walk and she looks for every single color of the rainbow. It was actually very fun, and I found all of the colors. But we walked our ass into Erewhon, and I won't lie, when I first read it, like in papers and stuff, I thought it was earworm because dyslexia, but it is Erewhon, not earworm. And we walked our asses in, and let me tell you, this store is a whole damn experience. This store is like culture shock. They have a lot of vegan options, which as a plant-based bitch, I tend to appreciate and enjoy. I actually saw some of my favorite brands. I saw Osea in the skincare section. I saw my hip peas. Oh my God. Hip peas are also sold at Starbucks for a much better price, but hip peas are basically like healthy vegan Cheetos puffs. They are so good. And I did see a lot of things I like, but I also came across some questionable things. The first was golden cheese for $35. Is it gold? I don't know if the cheese itself is gold though. Looking at that.
Turmeric in it, or yeah, there's turmeric in it.
Oh,
so it's yellow.
Again, don't get me wrong. I love myself a little charcuterie board, but damn the audacity of these prices. And that was not even the priciest thing in the store. They also had this area where there was like all of this fresh pressed juice, right? And it was across from the area that I was gonna get my smoothie. I was kind of scoping out what other options they had. And I saw this beautiful bottle filled with this blue stuff that basically looked like, kind of like mermaid snot. And being a mermaid, I was kind of into it. You don't know what's beneath my right here. I have a tail. I don't have legs. What are you talking about? All of that you see on Instagram is Photoshop. Bitch, I'm a mermaid. This stuff is apparently blue sea moss. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it tastes like. Why is it blue? Like, that doesn't look natural, but apparently it is. And it's like $35 for jelly. You know, if I had 17 grand for a Hawaii trip, then I would do this. But the instructions on the sea moss say like, eat a tablespoon in the morning to get your butt going. Like, I think it's a laxative. I'm just like, what the actual you pay $30 to valet your car and then $30 to eat this? Like, you know, you gotta get your kitchen essentials. The prices in this entire store were just audacious. I don't understand how somebody could walk out of this store and spend less than like $2.50 if you actually wanted to get like a basket of groceries. You could actually probably pass $2.50 with like 2.5 products, because we went over to the vegan protein section, like the protein powders, because yes, there is some collagen in Hailey Bieber's skincare smoothie, because protein does a body good, but you need the vitamin C to actually be able to create the protein. And just because you eat collagen doesn't mean that your body will create more collagen. Fun fact. So we were looking at the vegan proteins. There's some shit for $100. Like $100 for this! For this! Again, I'm not saying it's bad, because I don't know, I haven't tried it. I'm just saying, even if it's like small grown local people, I cannot imagine spending $100 on this powder. I'm so sorry. After my mind was blown by these prices and my wallet shocked to oblivion, I decided to have my wallet hemorrhage just a little bit more by walking my ass up to the counter to get myself a Bieber skincare smoothie. And they're actually proudly like presenting it on top there. They say like Hailey Bieber's skincare smoothie, $17. And I don't know if they have the rights to like use her name or if this is some sort of strategic PR, because this is all happening at the same time that her skincare line is launching. Like, I see you, PR people. I see you with my big eyes. My not $17 on a smoothie spending eyes. Actually, I did spend it. I actually spent $19. So let me tell you how the $17 became $19. Anyways, I went over there, I started looking at the ingredients, and the ingredients actually looked really good. We have hyaluronic acid, which we know for the skin is a humectant, but yes, you can eat hyaluronic acid. And did you know that your body actually creates it? Joints, synovial fluid, cartilage, hyaluronic acid is made by your body. And it is var importante. And you know, consuming it, not bad. There are also a lot of berries in this smoothie. There are bananas, so a lot of things such as antioxidants, phytonutrients, anthocyanins, which is what makes blueberries and strawberries have their color. It also had things for sweetness like dates and maple syrup, and that was kind of nice to see instead of like pouring just like straight up sugar in it, which is, you know, what you'll definitely get if you go to like Ben & Jerry's. Have you ever had a Ben & Jerry's smoothie? Ooh! So good. Anyways, and then it also has a couple of other extra things and vital proteins. And you know how I feel about collagen supplements and vital proteins if you have been here for a minute. Just because you eat the collagen doesn't mean that your body is going to create more collagen. Just because I eat a fish does not mean I'm going to grow scales and become a fish, even though I do have scales because I am a mermaid and I do have a tail. Just because I eat a motherfucking light switch does not mean I am going to, poof, magically become a light bulb. That's not how it works. Now, what is collagen? The most abundant protein in our body. There are different types of collagen, but it's basically a bunch of amino acids that our body creates. And if we eat those amino acids, our body creates collagen. So we don't need to eat another animal's collagen in order to have it ourselves. We can literally eat amino acids, aka protein, and our body creates it for us. I don't like vital proteins because essentially the main ingredient is gelatin. And do you know what gelatin is? It's literally what is in Jell-O. They just add sugar and color in Jell-O. And it is literally a byproduct of the meat and dairy industry because they grind up the bones and the hooves of cows and pigs and horses and they feed it to us. And again, is it a good source of protein? Sure. But you know what I fucking like? I love my fucking Garden of Life protein. It is a much more complete source of protein and it doesn't harm anyone or the planet in the making, as if the planet wasn't already hot enough, she says as she drinks out of a reusable straw, but unfortunately, a plastic cup. I'm trying my best, babies, but sometimes we just need a little bit of bathroom boba. I'm gonna need bathroom boba for this. Much better. So, while I was walking down the aisles looking for my vegan collagen powder, I asked them basically, can you substitute my vegan collagen powder for this one? And they were like, no, sorry, there's no substitutions. I was like, oh, fuck. can you at least take the vital proteins out because I don't want to eat those? And they said, yes, that's actually totally fine. And they were able to do that. Now, this motherfucking smoothie, how many ounces is that? I think it was like 16 ounces, $17. But don't forget the tax and don't forget the tip. The cashier was very kind. You gotta tip the cashiers. So yes, I left a tip and the total came to just under $20. Like $19 for a motherfucking smoothie? Like in California, that's like an hour of work. Holy shit. And Hailey Bieber drinks that shit for breakfast. I am so sorry. I want to know if it tastes like it is worth $19 and whatever cents. And if it's actually transforming my skin. Like, is that why she's so beautiful? Is that why she always looks so good? Is that why she always seems like she's just so plump and vibrant because she eats Erewhon $20 smoothies for breakfast? Well, they went and started preparing my smoothie, and as I was kind of looking over the counter with Ashley, we noticed all of these little vial jars and everything. And like, it almost looked like an apothecary where you have all these potions and these magic things that they were gonna like put into your smoothies. They basically made this smoothie and they blended it all up. And when they put it down, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually fucking beautiful. It was mosaicked, so you could actually see like where the banana was, you can see like the strawberry, and then you could actually see little flecks, like little green flecks in the middle, kind of like mosaicked. And I was like, this is actually so fucking pretty. And the lady at the counter was telling me that some people come in there every single day for it. Some people order 20 at a time for takeout and then they just go. I was like, where are you guys getting the money in this economy? And then I remembered that there was literally a Ferrari outside. So we got our little tasty smoothie. I'm gonna give it a try. And there's a Ferrari if I didn't hammer home the fact that it was a very overpriced store. I mean luxury. That's the term we're gonna go with. So we ended up finding a very cute little restaurant and sat down to have our moment of truth. And I was kind of confused because, you know, it was layered and I was like, do I have to mix it? I decided to just go in. And even the straw, I couldn't get the straw open and I was like, is this the experience that I paid for? And then comes the moment, the first sip. I'm sitting there imagining myself kind of as Hailey Bieber. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I beautiful? Am I fancy? Do I wipe my butt with $100 bills? Does my husband eat burritos from the middle out? I'm a lesbian. Where did I get this husband? Anyways, I was imagining myself as Hailey Bieber. Like, it was the daydream. I was fully going for it. And I was ready to sip my way to beautiful fountain of youth perfection. And as I did, I was quite surprised. It tastes like strawberry cheesecake, but it's not worth $17. And unless you drink this every day, it's not gonna do anything for your skin. It also tastes like aloe vera. It was good, but it wasn't even the best smoothie that I've ever had. Like, it just tasted like a banana smoothie. And I was just like, wow, this is not worth 17 fucking bucks. Like, is this really what Hailey Bieber credits her beautiful skin to? And I guess the other question in my mind is, if I were to do this every single day, would my skin be different? Because obviously, if you go to the gym once in a year, it's not gonna help, right? It's about that regularity. If you eat a salad once every 365 days, it's not gonna do much. But if you regularly incorporate greens, or in this case, skincare smoothie, into your diet, yes, that's when you'll actually see changes, or maybe, you know, experience things. But fun fact, I drink a smoothie literally almost every single day for breakfast. It is literally banana, avocado, cacao, so chocolate, a little bit of agave. It is delicious, it is nutritious, and yes, I use my vegan fucking protein. That's why she got biceps and she got triceps on the other side. And my gastrocnemius is looking pretty good. But my skincare smoothie every day is really good. It doesn't contain hyaluronic acid, but like, I could probably add some hyaluronic acid in. And the most important part is that it's not $17. Like, you can make one of these smoothies for so much cheaper at home. And as I was testing this and kind of going through this, it was a very interesting experience to like live like a washed out celebrity for a day. Like, all of the celebrities are seen at Erewhon. And I was just so excited to walk in there and look at all the bougie stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm never going to pay to valet a car here. Like, I have tried to live the luxury lifestyle, which just caused me debt, social anxiety, and more debt. And it did not make me feel better about myself. And while it was fun to like experience this for a day, I just don't think it's for me. And again, I know that some people love luxury and they really appreciate all of those things. There are definitely little things here and there that I like luxury, but I'm just like, I don't, choking on my own audacity that I am even fathoming this. Like, I'm choking on just the thought of this. I can't imagine living a life like that when, for me, personally, my mind says that money can go so much farther. And as someone who grew up literally in the modeling industry, looking at America's Next Top Model, comparing myself, my skin, my body, my wealth to girls like Hailey Bieber, it just got me thinking, like, there is so much that is not equal in that comparison when you grow up having certain privileges and being able to afford a $17 smoothie. And it just reminds me of these comparisons that we do to other people and celebrities all the time. And again, it's not a fair comparison. And I feel like experiencing this, like, I'm not gonna do it again. It wasn't even that good. And like, it's kind of refreshing to know that I can make something at home that is just as good. I can go take that $20 and have a magical adventure. Like, I could go fucking ride a roller coaster. I could roll around the sand and get, you know, clumps in my hair. I could have such a good time flapping my fins and getting really farther than, you know, flopping a $20 on one of these expensive countertop Erewhon tables is gonna get me. And I mean, did my skin even benefit? Probably no. I'm gonna make this, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to remake the Hailey Bieber skin smoothie for a fraction of the cost. I'm still waiting for Rhode Beauty to become available. It is all sold out. Maybe we could just do like a dupes video, like because it's sold out, here's the skincare that is the most comparable instead. And then maybe I could just make my own Hailey Bieber skincare smoothie because again, it was good, but it wasn't $17 good and it wasn't even like the best smoothie I've ever had. Like, fuck. You gotta drink it regularly to work? Like, girl. I tried it so that you don't have to. And if you want to have chaos soup with me again, we could just make a chaos smoothie. I am so down to do that because you know that I like to save my money, honey. It was a great experience. I am a changed person, but I will not do it again. And going forward, when celebrities push overpriced nutritional things on me, they're like, oh, it tastes so good. It's like strawberry shortcake, it's like healthy dessert. It's like, is it just celebrity good healthy dessert or is it like really good dessert? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. And if it's not going to transform my skin, like $20 would be so much better spent on like a good sunscreen and like a really good treatment or a face mask. Ugh, get yourself an alpha hydroxy acid, please. Anywho, so stay hydrated, both orally with an affordable fucking smoothie and topically with good skincare. Always remember to be beautiful inside and out and don't compare yourself to celebrities who drive Ferraris to stores called Erewhon. Because like, yeah, go in there, walk around, look at the prices, buy something if you want to. If you got the money, if you want to spend it, go for it. But don't feel like you need to because what you have is not what you are worth, bibbies. I love you. Do not forget that. Write it down, like put it on your mirror if you need to. I'm telling you, put it on your mirror. Don't actually write on your mirror because that'll be very bad, but like take a sticky note and then write it on the post-it and then put that on your mirror so that you see it every single morning when you brush your teeth because I hope you brushed your teeth, you nasty. You nasty! And always remember to be beautiful both inside and out. I love you and I can't wait to see you not in an Erewhon grocery store line, but rather in this next video or a skincare smoothie live stream. That'll be chaos. It'll be great. It'll be great. Love you guys. Bye.